Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Toby's Talk Show, and today we are back with another episode, and we will be talking about the Knicks and Lakers game. So, yes, obviously, no LeBron, no AD, but the Knicks pick up a huge win here against the Lakers, shorthanded Lakers, you would say. Final score was 111 to 96. Julius Randle goes off for 34. We'll talk about the stats later. But just a quick recap of the game. Knicks come out hot. Julius Randle especially makes his first four shots. And Knicks are leading pretty much the whole way throughout the game. The Lakers kind of got close on a few times. Did they start leading? No, I think the Lakers were close a few times. Yeah, it kind of overlapped in the second and in the late first. But for most of the game, especially in the second half, the Knicks were just winning at a big enough had a big enough lead to kind of not lose it because that's something the Knicks normally do. They had a comfortable 10-12 lead, so sometimes it was cut down to 6. But the NBA is a game of runs, and the Knicks are going to get one, and that brings them back up to 12, and et cetera, et cetera. So, the Knicks hold through. Great defense tonight, especially by the centers. We'll get into the stats right now. Taj Gibson was phenomenal. The stats aren't eye-popping. 8 points, 10 rebounds, and can't see the blocks. But I think 3 blocks, at least 3. I know at least 3. It looks all on stats, but he was phenomenal tonight. When he was in, just really great defense. Made some nice offensive rebound, or had some nice offensive rebounds. Made some nice putbacks. Just overall, really, really great. Like I said, Julius Randle goes crazy for 34, 10, 4, and 2 on 13 for 23 shooting, 56% from the field. Fantastic. RJ Barrett struggled for the first time in recent memory, having 7 points, but 2 for 11 shooting. Not a great night at all. The Lakers, I would say most of his shots, half of his shots got stripped/blocked, so it was good defense by the Lakers more than RJ Barrett not producing, but just not a great night overall. Reggie Bullock was not great. Elfrid Payton was also phenomenal tonight, 20 points, 9 for 12. Payton's not a great shooter, but if he could get into the paint, he'll make the shot, and that's what's great about him, and he can do that pretty well, and he did that very nicely tonight. Rose, 14 points on efficient shooting, great night for him. Like I shouted out Gibson already, and that was really it for the Knicks. For the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder was great. He was hurt. He got an and one to start the game, or when he came in. No, he started, sorry. Late in the first, he got an and one, and he was hobbling, like he couldn't walk. It was because he had a tailbone injury recently, and somehow he fought through the pain the whole game and just kept making shots. 7 for 13 was really great tonight. Kuzma, not so great tonight, 5 for 13 shooting. Drummond was horrendous tonight. I honestly, it's funny because the last time I watched Andre Drummond play was like 2 months ago, when he was still in Cleveland. And he absolutely dominated the Knicks that game. So it was literally watching two different people on just overall so bad. 4 turnovers, had more turnovers than points. That's all you need to know. Markieff Morris played well. Shout out Taylor Horton-Tucker with a really nice dunk, finishing with 10 points. And Ben McLemore struggled tonight, which was surprising because he was playing so well in the past few games. Yeah, guys, that's really it. Knicks back over 500. With a record of 27 and 26, I believe, maybe 28 and 27. I'll confirm that right now. Over 500 on a 3-game win streak. Knicks are 28 and 27. Feels good to be a Knicks fan, man. On a 3-game win streak, the Knicks play Zion, and so going to be a great Zion versus RJ game on Wednesday. Check out that if you want some good basketball, because the Knicks, they always keep it close. Even in this game, there was a horrendous, the Knicks were up by 10, and there was a horrendous flagrant foul called because Reggie Bullock put his foot by accident. You could obviously tell it was by accident. He wasn't even looking when Ben McLemore shot the ball, but Ben McLemore landed on his foot, and they called a flagrant, which is the worst thing I've ever seen. They cut it to like 8 with like a few minutes left, and we were like, uh-oh, here we go. But if you want a close game, check in because the Knicks always love to make it close. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your night. Bye, guys.